Good morning. We are here at the glorious Village at Meridian. It is a beautiful Friday that we have in front of us, and we are so happy that you are joining us here on Idaho Living. Katie.
Good morning, friend.
Happy Friday.
Yay, you know we love our Fridays.
Well, you know why I love Friday, Katie?
Why?
Because I get to start it with you. And I know that sounds a little bit corny, but I do. I get so excited to see my friend Katie and that we get to hang out and do this together. It makes me so happy.
You know how you always are wanting to, like with your girlfriends, it's kind of a joke, like, yeah, we need to get something planned, let's see each other.
Life gets nuts.
But let me tell you, working with one of your best friends is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Because we get to see each other every week no matter what.
So everybody just needs to go and get a job.
Go get a job with your BFF.
Yeah, there you go. And then it all works out real easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing this weekend? Anything fun?
Oh gosh, I have no idea, Amy. Baseball's almost wrapping up.
Well, your
so
parents are in town, right?
Oh yeah, my parents are here, so that's fun.
Yeah, you guys will do something with them. You know you will.
Yeah, we always do. We'll find some little activity around town.
The best people.
I know.
We'll be doing yard work. Super, super fun.
Well, my dad always likes to have a project, so I'm sure we'll have
Your
some time.
dad is good at projects.
He is.
Like seriously, he has built, he restored that little fire engine park for the boys. He's made him a tree fort. He does all kinds.
Yeah, I think I'm
Remember
getting
that bed he made
shutters.
him, the pirate bed?
Oh, they still have it. They're pirate bunk beds.
Listen to me. Remember when he made
They
that?
still have it. I put him to bed in it every night.
No, he's amazing.
He's pretty cool. We love you, Bill Newman.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. Bill could do a little project, and if you want to send him our way, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I make delicious snacks, Bill.
You do.
Yeah.
You do make good snacks.
So he can come in and do a little project at our house.
Yeah. Well, Amy, I'm really excited about our show today.
It's going to be a good one.
It is a good one. We've just been having the best guests lately.
Well, you know what I'm excited to share with the viewers is the swimsuit section, because that's always such a dreaded thing.
Right?
But Allie Cronin from Dillard's just kind of demystifies that and just makes you feel so much better
Well, and
about
they're so
it.
helpful there. Like, I mean, they have people that will fit you so that your swimsuit fits right and is flattering, and they'll help you get
Just
different
like
sizes.
You go in to get fitted at Intimate Apparel.
Yeah.
They do the same thing with swimsuits.
So you
that
can
can
look
make a
your
huge
best.
difference.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So yay, we'll
That'll
have
be
to go.
fun.
Maybe we'll go swimsuit shopping this weekend.
Yes, I was going to say we're not going to do a shoot in our
No,
swimsuit.
no.
Sorry, we're not doing that.
So lucky you.
Yeah, consider yourselves fortunate. Well, stay tuned. We'll be right back with another great show for you. Coming up, getting ready for summer, the latest trends in swimwear to help you be cute and comfortable outside.
And later, helping kids succeed, the unique way horses can help students connect with themselves and others.
I don't know any woman who gets excited to go swimsuit shopping, but the time of year is upon us, and we have Allie Cronin here with us from Dillard's to kind of demystify and also to take the fear out of shopping for a bathing suit and put some fun back in it. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we always love it when you come here because you show us some of the best fashions and alternatives. And so we're just so grateful you're here to help us through swimsuit season.
Well, I'm glad to show something new this time. We have some really exciting things in swim this time.
Yes. Well, let's get started right down here.
So this is one of our most popular ones for like our juniors, or even, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you're comfortable with. But what's nice about this is
now, Allie, can I stop you for a second?
Yes.
Is that what swimsuits are? It's what you're comfortable with? There's nothing like age appropriate?
No, it's all about your body. So whatever you're happy with, that's what you should be wearing.
Go with. Okay, great.
So this one is great because it has matching bottoms, but also you can wear the cute little shorts with it. And rash guards have been ridiculously popular this year.
It's just a cute look.
It is. It gives that whole surfer vibe without having to be a surfer, because I would get, burned out on it.
Super cute. Okay, and the juniors.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's all in the swim department, so it's all together, and we can help you. We have swim specialists to help direct you and fit you. If you find a suit you love, we can help you find the perfect fit.
Okay, and I love that because sometimes you really do need a little help.
Yes.
Okay. This is darling.
This is the cover-up. I love cover-ups with your swimsuit, but this matches this beautiful suit right here.
That is so pretty. I love this color.
And it's so pretty. Lace is very in right now, and it has a little bit of that sexiness, but it's not too see-through where you feel like I need to cover
on
everything.
display.
Yes.
Okay, so So lace is really in with swimsuits this year.
Because it just went through fashion and it carried over.
Okay,
basically.
interesting. Okay, very pretty. So what do we have here?
This suit is from Miracle Suit, and it actually makes you look 10 pounds lighter with the ruching on the side.
Sold.
And it's our #1 bestseller. We just love this one. I love a good cover up, like I said before.
And this is pretty.
Right, and I like the openness that you can just sling it right on.
And go.
Yep.
And you know what else I love? Ruching. I just think ruching is so flattering. Whether you're thin or not so thin, it's just so flattering.
Gives everyone a great shape, no matter what their shape is.
Miracle Suit.
Yes.
Okay, love it.
And then our next one is our Becca.
Okay.
So for the Becca, this one can be tied 5 different ways.
Oh.
So it's like you have a brand new swimsuit every time you wear it, which is great.
How fun. And I love this pattern.
Yes.
That's such a cute pattern.
And they do keep bottoms in this. This has a bra size.
Okay.
So you get fitted.
Oh,
so you know
nice.
exactly what size you are.
And then you tell you that makes a big difference.
Right, and
Yes.
then it fits perfect. You feel perfect in it. You can do a pattern bottom, or we have the solids.
Cute.
Once again with a cover up, because I'm obsessed with cover ups.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It adds something. And if you need to get up and walk away from the pool or the beach, there's just something about, I don't know, you feel kind of on display without even just a little something.
And you don't feel like you have to get dressed.
Yes.
Which sometimes you're going to hop back in the pool or in the ocean, right back. And then our last one is our Tankini series.
Okay, now when you first brought this up here, I was like, I love this. If you have any teeny tiny tummy problem,
perfect.
Gone.
Yep. And what's nice about this one, it's just so cute.
Oh, it's darling.
But it also goes with the bottoms. And the bottoms, if you
you were showing me the bottoms, yeah.
Yes, if you love your legs, you can have this a little higher to give that a nice high cut. If you want to smooth that side out, you can do that. Just stretch it
right
out.
back out.
And what's nice is it ties, it's adjustable. Or if you're more comfortable, this is a skirt version to go underneath.
See, I think these are cute too.
With little zippers, so you can hide your room key, your locker key, wherever.
A seashell if you find it, Allie.
Which is usually me. I'm usually the seashell girl.
I love this. Okay, now you have something going on.
We have swim day on May 19th.
Okay.
And it's an all-day event where we do enter to wins and gift with purchases. So it just makes it a little bonus for when you're shopping for your perfect suit.
And who doesn't need a little bonus when you're going to go get a swimsuit?
Right.
Allie, thank you and thank Dillard's for bringing all of these beautiful styles to us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, building relationships. How working with horses is helping kids learn life lessons.
And taking the plunge, what you should know before buying or selling a house in this seller's market.
Have you ever met someone and you knew they were something special? Well, that's who the next guest is to me. Her name is Candace Hallman. Thank you for being here, Candace.
Thank you for having me.
So you run something called Authentic Equine Assisted Learning.
Yes.
Yes, and we were introduced, actually it was a little bit of a fluke, but the way that we got introduced to you was, to me, really kind of magical, and I'm so grateful that we are, but you're the one who teaches our daughter horse riding lessons.
And I adore her.
And she adores you right back. And I've seen some of your other students and they feel the exact same way about you and you feel the exact same way about them. And what I love about you is that you don't just teach one type of horse riding. You do all kinds, English, jumping, Western, roping. I mean, you teach it all.
I do. I have a passion for all of it. So I have a tendency to go the direction the student wants to go.
And I do love that about you because you're open to whatever it is that the student wants to learn, you can take them in that direction. So you've got 10 acres out there of this beautiful horse land, and I just wanted to share it with people because sometimes I think we get so focused on getting our children involved in things like basketball, soccer, baseball, things like that, that we forget that there's a real benefit to horseback riding.
Yes, and horseback riding is a sport just like any other. It's just a little different, and it's not in schools. It is in high schools though. You know, you got high school rodeo and stuff like that. And one of my clients does do barrel racing, and she's been able to cut some of her time down, and it's been very exciting to watch. I get a lot of pleasure watching everyone progress and accomplish goals and do things in their lives that make them happy, and the horses help me with that.
And your joy for it is genuinely authentic, and you can really get caught up in that, and it's super exciting. And the other thing that you do that I think is, it's something that we need so much more of, is you work with people that have special needs. I've met one of your students, Andrew, who has Down syndrome.
Yes.
You work with kids that have anxiety, who have autism. And I talked to one of the moms, and she said since she's been working with Candace, she has better cognition, she has better motor skills, better muscle control. And that's all due to the training and the work that you do with them.
Yeah, the horses are miracle workers, truly. I do believe that they are a gift from God to us as humans and can really bring out the best in us. And it does help, no matter what the issue is, anxiety, depression, loss, recovery, veterans. There's such a wide variety of things that you can do. It's called equine assisted psychotherapy, and I am certified in doing that. And I do find a lot of pleasure in doing that. But teaching, no matter what the skill level is or age, is a true passion of mine. As well as working with the horses. There's nothing better than being out there with a 1,200-pound animal that loves you as much as you are loving the time you're spending with them.
Yeah, and you can really feel that when you're out there. Well, if I had to promote anybody to go out and learn some skills horseback riding wise, I would say go to Candace Hallman. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love it.
Coming up, finding your dream home, how you can successfully navigate the process in a hot market.
And preparing your child for a beautiful smile, what experts say is the best thing you can do if you think your child needs braces. This segment is sponsored by Mountain America Credit Union. Whether you're thinking of buying or selling in this crazy hot market, you better arm yourself with the right information. Today we've invited Angie Nelson back from Mountain America Credit Union. Welcome, Angie.
Thanks, Katie. I'm so glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here too. I'm kind of obsessed with real estate. Like, I'm always looking at MLS listings. I'm always wanting to know what our equity is in our home, and the market is crazy.
Oh yeah, you and I have that in common right now. It's no secret. The market is hot, and with our population boom, there's no end in sight there. So the housing market is just set to continue to be really, really difficult for buyers and sellers. Well, sellers are actually going to benefit from it.
Right.
So.
But if you sell, my husband and I talk about this all the time. If you sell your house, yeah, you have all this equity, but you still have to buy somewhere, you need to find somewhere else to live, and those houses are going to be just as expensive too.
Yeah, that's one of the first things that I came here to talk about is a lot of people are ready to jump on the bandwagon because they feel like they can get top dollar price for their house right now, and they're like, yeah, let's do it, it's going to be great. But really, before you do that, you want to slow down and you want to see, is there anything out there in the market that's in my budget, that's in the neighborhood that I want to be in? It's crucial. I've heard too many stories of people that have gotten excited, they sold, and
now they have nowhere to live?
Well, they either have nowhere to live or they have to buy something they either can't afford, really, or they have to find something that they aren't in love with, and it just wasn't an improvement overall.
So with the market being so competitive, you really need to have your ducks in a row. So like you said, consider, if you're going to sell, where are you going to move to? Maybe if you're a new buyer, even if you're not a new buyer, you need to have things in place, right?
Right. Especially in a competitive market like this right now, you need to consider things that are going to cost more than just the mortgage that you're going to be taking out for a loan right now. You need to consider the fact that a lot of people are going to be offering for more than the asking price, and you have to be prepared to pay out of pocket for that, right? That is also on top of the fact that sellers right now, they really aren't going to be apt to pay for closing costs.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing that you're going to have to worry about on top of your mortgage loan. And that's on top of having a down payment as well. Unless you qualify for one of those special mortgages like a VA loan that doesn't require a down payment and will still do 100% financing without private mortgage insurance. But if you can't, you need to have that down payment. So those costs really add up in the end.
So that's why you definitely need to be in the hands of an expert. So
absolutely.
We appreciate you being here for that. Now, what are some things, so maybe you decide, you know what, we really can't afford to live in our dream neighborhood if we sell. So we're going to stay put, but you have a bunch of equity in your home. What are some things you can do? I mean, are there ways that people can pull equity out quite easily, or
yeah, there are home equity loans. There's refinances that you can do for cash out. There's all kinds of options. We've got experts that can help guide you through that. And one of the reasons you might want to do that is because if you are stuck in the home that you're in, it's a great idea to look at increasing the value of your home. And there are a lot of projects that you can do out there to do that. Some of the best ones out there are remodeling your kitchen.
Right, the kitchen's a big one.
Huge, yes. Next one is the bathroom, improving the bathroom. And then other things are improving your outdoor living space, like adding a deck or maximizing the space that you have, maybe tearing down some walls, adding some more, doing an add-on, or adding more light even can make a huge difference.
All those things are great tips. So, you know, it's kind of a great, exciting market, but know your realities, right? Know what you can do.
Another reality that you want to consider as well is getting pre-qualified. You really want to take that step and know, number one, not just what you qualify for, but what you can actually realistically afford, especially when you're considering other costs that might come down the line. And then you also want to make sure that you have your credit score in tip-top shape, because if you get a lower interest rate, not only are you going to save money on your monthly house payment, but you're also going to save so much money over the life of your loan. And you really want to make sure you have no surprises there on the credit score side.
All right, Angie, these are some great tips. If you have more questions and you want to go see the experts at Mountain America Credit Union, they'd be happy to help you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We also have some great tools online at macu.com/loans. We've got a great pre-qualification tool. We've got a home finder app and a mortgage loan payment estimator as well.
Good
so
call.
Great tools to get you started in this hot market. It is really exciting.
It is exciting. All right, get out there and check it out.
Still to come, bracing your child for success, what you can do now to help your children stay healthy.
Well, Amy, I can't believe we're at the end of another great show.
And we had some great guests.
We did.
And we have one more great guest with
I
us.
know, I'm so
Look
excited.
who's sitting right over there.
Dr. Payne from
Orthodontics at Bridge Tower.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Orthodontics at Bridge Tower.
Okay, so you have no idea how really happy and excited we are that you are here, because we think that you are one of the most trusted orthodontics that we have personally had interaction with. And so we thought we want to get you on here because we want to talk about something that all moms and dads, parents need to know about the orthodontic treatment of their children and for themselves sometimes too, right?
Yep.
So
Glad to be here.
It's good to have you.
My daughter is a patient of yours, and she got a palate expander. And we were talking one day, and you said, you know what? There's a lot of kids that have these that don't need them. So then we got into a talk about overtreatment.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about the problem of overtreatment in your field.
Well, it's kind of a big deal in our field. We've somehow programmed the world to think that every little 8-year-old needs braces and needs multiple phases of treatment.
Yeah.
I'm certainly, obviously, a big proponent of straight teeth and orthodontics and the self-confidence and the health that can provide. But we overdo it a little bit, and we orthodontists, we don't even necessarily promote it all that much. It's almost like the mommy guilt thing.
Yep.
You see that everybody in Tommy's class, Tommy's
So
8
they're
years old.
promoting it for you. You guys don't need to do
We don't
anything
even have
to
to really do
perpetuate
anything, but I do think it's worth kind of taking a step back and trying to decide, is this really in the best interest of Tommy long term? Is that going to really benefit him?
Okay,
Is it worth the money that you're going to spend?
Okay, so how do people come to that determination if it's worth it or not? What are some questions they need to be asking the orthodontist and themselves?
I mean, I would personally be asking things like, when my son or daughter's 15, if we do 2 stages of treatment or 1 stage of treatment, is that end product going to be any different in the end? And if so, why? And if an orthodontist can give you a good answer, like if they don't do an early treatment, maybe they'll wear down their teeth funny. That's hard to reverse, right? Once you lose that enamel, it's hard to put that back again.
Okay.
If they, there's self-confidence. If you've got a child with really horrible teeth and they're getting teased, there's a good reason to do some early
start
treatment.
earlier,
Absolutely.
For sure.
Just things like that. I think things that make it so that you've burned a bridge. If you wait too long, you got to tackle those early for sure. But you got to ask those questions. What am I really getting for this early treatment? Is it just cosmetics? And if you feel like that's worth it, then do that. But if it's not worth it to you and your family, or in the short term, your child doesn't have any of those self-confidence problems, why spend that money? Why not wait and do it when you can do it more in a comprehensive fashion? Get it all done at once. Less trauma for the patient, less appointments in my office, less money in the office.
Yeah, and that's something I really appreciate too, because I have 3 kids and we're on a tight budget.
Absolutely.
You know, our insurance covers some of it, but certainly not all.
Yep.
And we came to you for a free consultation, and you know, our oldest, who was like, I'm gonna get braces, I wanna have braces. You're like, you know what, you can chill out for a little bit. Let's hold off on you, let's watch your teeth grow.
Right.
And our youngest, who needs some more early interventions, we're going to go with that. But I really appreciated that you were straightforward with us, and it didn't feel like kind of a money grab.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
I really do believe that there's important times and places to be doing orthodontics, and when you're not in that time, don't do it. It's a waste of time. It can be damaging to kids' teeth. That's something that we orthodontists don't talk about much, is that time spent in braces, if kids aren't perfectly cleaning around every one of those brackets, you can get permanent staining around those teeth or even cavities. You know, cavities are typically in the back teeth, and they get repaired so easily that sometimes we don't think about it, but those stains on those front teeth are permanent, and they're really, really hard. You gotta veneer them or spend thousands of dollars to get that fixed. So it really is a big deal.
Okay, that's something like I hadn't thought about that for sure. And this is something, especially if there needs to be earlier intervention, if you have a good dentist, your dentist is going to say, hey, it's time to go and see the orthodontist.
Right.
I don't think it's something that you would just automatically need to be calling and making an appointment to come and see you.
We need to get rid of the mommy guilt about, oh, well, you know, my son's classmates all have braces, so I'm a bad mom if I don't get that done. I really don't believe in that. You don't need a referral to come in. We like doing early exams, but make sure you've got somebody you can trust, and make sure that you're going on referrals from your friends and neighbors who have had orthodontic work done and had orthodontic work and then a few years. See how, you know, things have held up, see how their relationship is with that orthodontist 2 years later or something.
Right.
Everybody, you know, is happy when they get their braces off. How happy are they even later, right?
Well, on that note, Dr. Payne, we really appreciate you being here and relieving us of some of that mommy guilt.
Yes, thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you.
So great to have you here. And we want you to get out there and enjoy some Idaho living. We'll see you next week.